Good morning, students. This is a video to show you guys how to do the assignment for the block style letter. Um, I want to avoid any confusion. This is actually a really easy assignment. All you have to do is read the instructions. But I know that some of you don't read. So I'm making this video so that you guys can go ahead and watch what I'm about to do. I'm going to take you through some of the assignment. I'm not going to do the whole assignment for you, but I will do a couple of steps so that you guys can get the hang of how to do the assignment. Okay. First thing you got to do is go to your class. And I'm going to just go to my first BIM class. Okay. You go ahead and go to the block style letter under the upcoming. Go ahead and open that. I tried to give as best instructions as I could. It says open up a blank Word document to type out a letter found in the final product page. So go ahead and open up Word. Go to File, New, or you can go to blank document here. Okay, so we have our Word document. Okay, let's go back to Schoology. It says type out letter found in the final product page. Type it out as you see it. Your letter must look exactly like the letter in the final product. The other pages are there to help you customize margins, spacing, and so forth. If you just read and follow the pages in order, each page has instructions and steps. Please follow instructions on each of the pages. You must go through every single page to get the final result. The last file is the result you should have. So let's take a look at the last file. It says completed letter, block style completed letter. Go ahead and click on view. Okay. So if you come down here, it shows you the letter that you're supposed to have in the end. Okay. Now, the letter in the end is not going to have these little green bubbles with the arrows. These are just kind of telling you what each part of the letter is. For example, the date, the inside address, the salutation. This is the body, complimentary close, signature and title lines, and the typist's initials. Okay, so this is how your letter's supposed to look at in the end. So one of the easier ways, if you want to, that you could do this assignment is simply open up your Word document and start typing out exactly what you see. So I'm going to minimize this one so that I can fit 2 screens on my computer. Okay, so I minimized the letter and let me minimize Word. And then you can come and drag you can drag it out to kind of have a bigger window. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and start typing out the letters. So the first thing that you see is the date. So type in February. Okay, it kind of looks like it has maybe 2 spaces. Jayla Brooks, space 2532. Okay, after that, I go to the salutation. And I keep on typing exactly what I see until you get down to the very end. So let's say that you're just typing out, right? And since I typed it out a little bit before the video started, I'm going to go ahead and click out of this one. And in the end, when you're done typing in the letter, this is what you should have. Okay? But if you notice, it doesn't look exactly like the final product. There's some different things, like the spacing, for example, is different. I don't know how many spaces I'm supposed to leave here. That's why you need to go through each of the pages, because it's going to tell you exactly how many times to enter the space bar or press enter, and how to do the different formatting. Okay. All right. So let's go back to Schoology. Let me make this bigger. Again, this is how your letter should look in the end. So I started in the end so that you guys could type out everything from the start. Okay, let's go back to the first page. Let's go to view. Okay, go directly. You can read this information right here, or you can go directly to the yellow box. It says to insert the date, type FEBR, the first 4 letters of February. A screen tip appears above the letters as shown in figure 1.6, suggesting February as a complete word. So when you start typing out FBR, you're going to see this little white square, and it says press enter to insert. So basically the computer's guessing that you're trying to type February. So go ahead and press enter, and it'll enter the month for you. Okay. And this was number 2. Press the enter key. The rest of the word February is inserted in the document, and it gives you a little bit more notes. Then go to number 3. Press the space bar. Type 20, 2017, and then press the enter key twice, leaving a blank paragraph between the date and the line where you will begin typing in the inside address. And you keep on reading. So that this page shows you how to put the date. Go ahead and X out of that one, and let's go to page number 2. Again, for page number 2, go directly to the yellow box. It says to insert the inside address. Okay, now they're going to tell you how to insert the address. It says type the following information, pressing the enter key after each item. So you're going to type in Jayla Brooks and then press the enter key. 2532 Brandywine Trail, press the enter key. Wilmington, Delaware, or DE, 19802. Remember to press the enter key after you type in the zip code. Your screen should look like figure 1.7. Okay. So after you type in the inside address, this is what you should have. Okay. All right. Then you go to the next page. Let's go to page number 3. Click on view. Okay, it says now you can move on from the salutation. Let's go directly to the yellow box. It says to type the salutation and the body of the letter. Number 1, type Dear Jayla, : and then press the enter key to start a new paragraph. All right. So basically, you just go through each of the steps. If you notice, we kind of did that already, but it said to only enter how many times? Let me see. Press the enter key to start a new paragraph. So it was only one time. If you notice, I did a couple. So let me go back. What you could do is erase the spacing completely and then press enter. So that way you have the correct spacing. And then go back. It says type the following sentence including the period. Enclosed you will find my appraisal of your jazz and classical collection. So then you go and you type in that sentence. Enclosed, you will find my appraisal for your jazz and classical collection. So if you noticed, if you would have started with page number 1, it would have told you exactly what to type, exactly how many times to press the enter key, exactly what punctuation to use, or you can go to the final product and type out everything as you see it. Then you have to go back to page number 1 and make sure that you have the correct number of spaces. Page number 2 to make sure you have the correct amount of spacing. Okay, until you go through each of the pages. So let me go back. 1 through 5 is going to be writing out the actual letter. And then the rest of the pages is going to show you, for example, how to get the spacing. Okay. So keep on going through each of the pages and just read the instructions. And the good thing is that they have a picture of what you're looking at on your computer with extra little information in the green bubbles. So, for example, look at the yellow box again. Everything's going to be inside the yellow box. To adjust the paragraph spacing in the inside address and after your initials. So they're telling you, number 1, move the pointer to the white space just to the left of Jayla Brooks until it changes to a right-facing arrow. Okay, so move the pointer to the white space just to the left of Jayla Brooks. So you go to Jayla Brooks, and then you move the spacer right there, right in front. Okay. Click the mouse button, the entire name, including the paragraph symbol after it is selected. Trouble: if the mini toolbar obscures your view of Jayla's name, move the mouse pointer away from the address to close the mini toolbar. So you have to be really careful when you're moving your mouse and stuff, because a lot of the times, since we have touchpads, you could click on it accidentally or whatever, and something else can appear. All right, so when you follow these instructions, just be sure to read everything, okay? And then you go to the next spacing and margins. They're going to take you step by step on what you have to do. So again, all of the instructions are in the yellow box. For example, number 4, make sure the home tab is selected on the ribbon. If you notice, they give you the picture and this is the home tab. And then they show you where the buttons are. To get the lining and spacing, you click on this. They give you the lining spacing options, but you just have to figure out which one they're asking for. For example, number 5. In the paragraph group of the home tab, click the line and paragraph spacing button. A menu of spacing option appears with 2 paragraph spacing options at the bottom. At the moment, you're interested only in the paragraph spacing options. Your goal is to remove the default 8 points of the space after the first 2 paragraphs. So it says click remove space after paragraph. The menu closes and the paragraphs are now close together. Okay. So in the paragraph group on the home tab, okay, that's where they're telling you to do. So if you notice, they have the first 2 lines underlined. So I'll show you how to do that one real quick. Look, let's go ahead and select it. You're already in the home tab. Go ahead and go to the spacing and paragraph option, line and paragraph spacing. Click on it, and then you're going to go down and you're going to put remove space after paragraph. Click on it, and now all of this is together. It's not separated by a huge gap, okay? Then you go back and you keep on working on what they want you to do. You go through number 7, you go through number 8, and then you get out of that and you go to the next one. Again, the great thing is that these sheets have an actual picture and they have the little arrows of where you need to focus and what the instructions are. Again, the instructions are in the little yellow box. And all the way down to like this last one. So I know that it looks like a lot of pages, but if you notice, like there was one complete page just for the date, just for the first line, and then another complete page for another part. So it looks like a lot, but it's really not a lot. So again, you could do it two ways. You can either go to the final letter. You can go to this final letter. This is how it's supposed to look. Everything minus this yellow circle, okay? So starting from here, from the date, all the way down. This is the way it's supposed to be. This is your letter. This is what you're supposed to type out. And this is the way it's supposed to look. If you notice, the inside address, there's not huge gaps like between Dear Jayla and the body. So that's why you need to go through each of the steps so that you can get exact spacing and margin and all that stuff. If you notice, when you typed out the word, if you chose to type it all at the same time, there's this Via Rio Records is in blue. So when you go through the steps, it's going to show you exactly how to get rid of the blue letters. Actually, it's called a hyperlink. They'll show you how to get rid of the hyperlink. So just follow each of the steps. Do your letter. And in the end, to save the document. Okay. Go to File. Save As. Let's go ahead and click this PC. Double click it. On the left side, you're going to pick Documents. And then you're going to save it as block style letter. After you type in block style letter, go ahead and click Save. And if you notice up at the top, the blue bar, it now says block style letter. Okay. This means that your letter's already saved. So when you come and you want to upload your assignment, just remember to, and I'll just pretend, let's see. I can't see it on my end, but on your end, you're just going to click on File. You're going to go to your documents and you're going to pick the block style letter. Upload it for a grade, and it should be an easy 100 if you just follow each of the pages. Okay, it is due by 11:59 p.m. today. Again, this video is just in case you didn't read the instructions and you didn't know what to do. Hopefully, this video will help you out a little bit more. Okay, so remember, this is due by the end of today, 11:59. Please upload it to Schoology. It is for attendance. And it is for a grade. Okay? And that's it. You guys enjoy the rest of your day.